Hello, everyone. Today I have a message for all Quebecers of all generations and all regions. In recent weeks, the virus has been spreading throughout Quebec. The number of positive cases is growing every week. The problem we have is mainly community transmission between friends and families. I'm very worried of what's happening. If the virus continues to spread, people will be hospitalized, some people will die. I'm worried also for people who need to be treated. I'm worried for our children. We cannot close our schools. Our children need it. I'm also worried for our businesses, for our workers. So the situation is worrying and we must act now. Everyone has a responsibility to do so. I'm sending a call for solidarity to all Quebecers, young or old. Think about our vulnerable people. Think about our children. Think about the consequences of letting your guard down. So I'm asking people to avoid gatherings as much as possible. Try to avoid contacts as much as possible. So we have to react together now. Thank you.
For 2 weeks, you've been asking people to follow the rules, and we see again today the cases keep growing. There are more. 75% of the population is now in a yellow zone. What's your next move to control this?
But as you know, there are different measures that are planned to be put in place when you go into the orange zone and the red zone, about closing bars or about reducing the maximum of 10 to 6 people, etc., etc. So we're not there yet, but we're getting closer, unfortunately.
For the 75% that are now in the yellow zone, that's 6.3 million Quebecers, it seems like the messaging has changed from you can have private parties, but keep them small, be careful, subtly has changed to best to avoid private parties. I'd like to talk about that messaging and also how frustrating it is to have people ignore it and kind of the ramifications of that.
Of course, as you can imagine, it's not easy to have any kind of intervention in housing with the police giving penalties. It's not easy. So it's a very big challenge. So that's why I'm asking each Quebecer to be responsible, to try to limit the number of people in gatherings, and when you do so, to be careful, to keep your distances and wear a mask.